Next assignment on earth rotations. Okay, earth can rotate in space, right? So for that we want some reference images. Import to library, and here we have some references are there. This is space, and here's some glow for the earth, and it is a map, earth map, right? So select these three and open from the library. Here we have, okay, first drag this map here, make it a little smaller. Okay, so here I'm duplicating this one because I want the panning busy. See here, busy means earth. Actually we are moving this by the twinning animation, right? So we want a lengthy twinning. So side by side, same image I'm going to duplicate, right? So Control C, Control Shift V on keyboard, and I'm using Shift and right click. Shift and right click. We can join this properly. Yes, matched. Okay, now select these two, make it bit bigger. This much is enough. Okay, and right click here and convert to symbol. Okay, name it map. Save. Okay, it's converted into symbol and stored in library. Now you can rotate if you want. Just you can rotate this one, not required. Now come to insert a new symbol. This can be in a movie clip here. Save. Okay, went into movie clip here. Okay, and from library drag your map here. This is the map. For stage color, for timing, make it black. Okay, now we have to create earth. So name it map, and create one more layer here, earth. Yeah, the earth we are creating by using this oval tool, otherwise shortcut O. And here you can use the transparency. Suppose in default it is in 100%, so make it 30% required amount. I'm using shift and drag this, so create that one. It should fit your map, and even little bit bigger also. So you can create this one, make it little bit bigger. Yes, move it upwards. Yes, this is okay. Make it bit bigger. Yeah, now it is fitting. And there is a small gap. Here we can join this one properly. Yes, now it is properly connected each other. Now come back to here. Now let us see. Yeah, there is a small line. There is a join actually. Okay. Now we have to animate this map. For that, there we have to give some markings for the both sides. Lock this earth for timing at a map area. Yes, here at map area, see these are the two portions. The here we have this design and here this design, right? I'll use these designs. Okay, let us on the rollers. I'll keep this here at this and here also mark. Okay, this is the first one, right? Move this here, this you can, yeah, it is already there. Otherwise I'll use this one. This design, this edge should touch here, so this is the idea, right? And the other side, opposite side, they should touch. Okay, so here I'm using suppose of 5 seconds. So insert keyframe, you can create the classic twin. The other side, this should touch this one, this portion, the same design should touch here. I'm using shift and right click. Yes, this is nice. Now it is animating this side. Good. Now extend this at the portion also up to here. Insert keyframe. This is nice. And now add the mask here. So right click on the earth layer and mask. It is masked. Let us see actually is it working or not. See, in the test movie there is no visibility. Okay, so but here the timeline player it is showing. Why? Because we are in symbol editing mode. So come back to outside, so that click here on the arrow mark. Now here we are, now drag this one and you can drop, make it bit smaller. Now check this one, will understand. It is very smooth. Okay, so there is no jerks here. Done. But here I double click and enter into that the symbol editing mode. So because see, after adding the mask, the entire the earth became black, but on earth there is a ocean, the blue portion is there, right? It should be visible. For that, duplicating this earth layer, duplicate this one, and then what you do, unmask this one. This is unmasked. When you unmask it, automatically that became blue. Now come back here and let us play here. This is nice. But here, one more thing here we are planning. Suppose it look like a 3D shape and bit of transparency will add. So on the globe, our side, camera side, front side, the map is moving from left to right, but after going right corner, that should visible behind the globe. That means see through with the transparency, your map should visible the behind the earth also. That will create, right? How to do that one? Get into that. For timing, use Control C. Okay, a new earth, rotation, save. Okay. Okay, for that what I'm doing, I'm creating one more the empty layer over on the map. Okay, then I'm using Alt and push that there, that is duplicate. And here what I'm doing, I'm using from color effect, there is a alpha 30%. Okay, I'm using 30 to 40%, right? The alpha used. But here the one more thing I'm telling, you should reverse in opposite direction, right? I'll do that one. So from window, there is a transform, Control T. From that there is a skew, and here I'm using 188.0. Now see, it is reversible. Okay, but that is not moving. The other side should move, because the twin disconnected. So here other side, I'll add one more keyframe, insert keyframe. Okay, here this is my first one. Okay, here this time here I'll use this Africa as a marker. So I'm using shift and a right arrow. Yeah, here it is. See this portion, this African continent. So here I'm marking the other side, this Africa, same Africa, I can match. Here it is. Exactly, right? So now on the map, now they are working in the opposite direction. Okay, now check this one. Come back to symbol lighting mode to outside the stage. Let us check this one. Yeah, this is nice. But somewhere some line is showing here. That is what, that join between the maps. Actually, there is no join. Now let us see. Okay, this is nice, working. Now we'll add one background here. Name it earth. So create one more layer here. A space. Okay, here I have space. Drag here. So I'm using Q. Should be bigger size. Yeah, suppose this much size I'm using, and right click here, convert to symbol. So make it graphic symbol, say OK. This here I'm using up to 10 seconds. Insert keyframe. And here also I'm using insert keyframe. Between these two, I'm using create classic twin. The other side, the space should be smaller. So this much size. This much size. Now let us animate this one. Play this one. See, slowly sky also moving and the rotations also happening. We change the direction of the earth. And one more thing, we'll add a glow also. There is a glow. Drag and drop here on the earth. Can make it smaller to fit that one. This one. This one. Now I'll move this to here. Control Z. The whole. I'll move this to here. The outside of the stays here somewhere. Now this will travel from that side to this side. There it is. You can remove this one. So now this is your drawing, and you can insert keyframe, insert, and move up to here. And drag other side of the stays. Should be bigger. Now add create classic twin. So here this side should be bigger. First we added, but not added to the keyframe. Yes. Now play this one. This is nice, fantastic. It is rotating itself it is, and from space one side to another side it is moving, and slowly space also has some animation, right? So this is earth rotation in space. For more perfection, we, to create the mood and all, try to add the background, space background music, right? So create one more layer here, name it music, and file, import to library, and get this one, and check the library. Now this is the file, this is the file, new file, check the second one and drag here. Now should match this clip. Yeah, here it is, fantastic. Now you can play this now. Fantastic, right? This is coming. This is nice. So by adding sound, we create a mood, actual mood of the animation, right?